I was unemployed out of it for 6 years. Thought I'd never find any work at all. I was a bit down in the dumps.
But these days, life is very different for Stephen. Now he runs his own successful window cleaning business with lots of domestic customers and contracts with 2 hotels.
Yeah, business is booming at the moment, and I'm getting loads of contacts off Phil Duffield, Willow Park, and also other contacts as well, so couldn't be better at the moment. And if it carries on like this, then who knows, I could be employing somebody else.
It's a real success story, and it all began with a few words of advice.
When Stephen first came to us, he was looking to start up as a window cleaner. We were able to work with him to help develop the business idea, accessed a small amount of funding for his equipment. We knew there was a shortage of window cleaners in the area, and from that he's now gone on to develop a successful business. And I'm still working with him to look at developing commercial contracts now.
Starting up their own businesses is not something that many people around here would have considered in the past. But now, more and more of them are finding that when jobs are hard to come by, you can create your own, and there's a growing tradition of self-employment in the area, brought about by Willow Park Housing Trust's Enterprise Support Programme. It provides advice, practical help, training, contacts, networking opportunities, everything the would-be entrepreneur might need, and all in a friendly, accessible environment. Based in the heart of the community, it's a local service for local people, and it's making a big difference. The area which the Willow Park Housing Trust serves is one of the most deprived in the country. Over 30,000 people live here. There are widespread health and literacy problems, lots of lone parent families, unemployment is high, educational attainment and skill levels are low. Well over a quarter of the working age population depend on benefits, and 14% of young people in the area are not in education, employment or training, the highest rate in Manchester. Over the past 10 years, Willow Park has transformed the housing and physical environment, and the impact on people's quality of life has been dramatic. One of many initiatives to help regenerate the area, the Enterprise Support Programme was set up in 2005 as an 18-month pilot scheme. Funded by the DTI's Phoenix Fund, its aim was to get people thinking about self-employment as an alternative to worklessness, to encourage and support those who wanted to set up their own business and to help develop existing enterprises. It was a bold move. As the Phoenix Fund acknowledges, housing association tenants are amongst the hardest to reach target groups for business support. But Willow Park Housing Trust understood their community's potential and began the innovative process of providing enterprise support for local people. The pilot proved so successful that when the government funding came to an end, Willow Park kept it going and took on the responsibility of financing it. Since then, it's continued to go from strength to strength, keeping business advisor Phil Duffield extremely busy.
We offer advice, one-to-one advice sessions, training sessions. We look at targeting particularly women into business and support for them. And we develop an holistic approach to people's problems. So we can access the other services that are either within Willow Park or outside organisations which we bring in to try and help the people as much as we can.
Adam and Marina Mustafa sought Phil's help when they wanted to set up a mobile catering business and were having trouble renting a suitable pitch. He managed to find them one and was also able to help when the couple came up with another business idea.
Marina's sauces are fantastic. She's been doing them since she was a baby, because you know what the Portuguese are like. They like to make their own things. And we've been receiving a lot of support from Phil Duffield from Bench Hill Community Centre, because he's the one who introduced our sauce into the market.
And so, with the help of the Enterprise Support Programme, Adam and Marina have now set up their second business, the Delicious Sauce Company.
We've been making the sauces for about 2 years, selling them on the Wythenshawe market, and we will be trying to get it into the stores. When my husband and I received the innovation vouchers, we were obviously pleased because we didn't have the funding, and that's helped us get contact with the university, and they're going to test our products and make it marketable, and they're going to give us marketing information for our sources.
As the business grows, Adam and Marina will need to scale up their production, and the Enterprise Support Programme is there for them when they do. The number of people seeking advice and information on starting a business is constantly growing. A lot of effort has gone into encouraging more women into enterprise, and the response has been tremendous. An initial one-day Women into Business workshop was so well attended and proved so popular that training courses were developed, and they now run on a regular basis. Run by women for women, they don't just help them develop business skills, but also address issues which particularly affect female entrepreneurs, such as childcare and family commitments, problems which can be overcome by, for example, running an eBay business from home. As a spin-off from the workshops, the project was instrumental in establishing a peer support and networking group for women running their own enterprises, handbags and briefcases.
We've now run, I think it's 6 of these groups over the last 4 or 5 years, and the support part is key to what we provide through them. There's lots of other business support organisations that will run marketing workshops or finance workshops, but the ones that I now facilitate and deliver for Bench Hill are a mixture of both personal development and business skills training.
And the drive to get more women into self-employment has paid off. Around half of all business startups in the area are now developed by women, almost double the national average. Dee Temple is one of them. Her career as an entrepreneur took off when she wanted to buy a dog bed for her pet. She couldn't find what she wanted, so she ended up making one herself.
I had a little dog that needed a raincoat. I ordered one off eBay. When it arrived, it was too big, so I made one myself. Every time I took her out, people said how lovely it was because it fitted well, which most coats don't. Then I made her a bed and it snowballed from there. I just kept making them, and so far I've probably sold about 10,000 dog beds on eBay alone.
Once she'd taken an e-commerce course laid on by the Enterprise Support Programme, she never looked back, and now her beds are bought by dog lovers all over the country. As are the other lines, she's added.
I've started making a range of weird and wacky covers for saddles and horse exercise sheets, range sheets, things like that, but non-standard, something that every horsey person would love to show off on the livery yard.
It's a thriving business, and one that Dee plans to keep in the family.
My son is very interested in taking over from me, so I'm putting everything in now so that when he leaves school, he can step in.
Damien Faulkner knows how important it is to nurture the entrepreneurs of the future. The Enterprise Support Programme helped him set up his own graphic design agency over 2 years ago, and it's been such a success that he now employs 8 local people and has a wide range of clients, including Willow Park Housing Trust itself.
I went to the Enterprise Support Unit at Willow Park Housing Trust, and they put me in touch with the first premises that we had, which was a small industrial unit in Woodhouse Park, and they've given us all kinds of support. We were so lucky to have such a facility on our doorstep.
Born in Wythenshawe and now raising a family there, Damien is a great role model for the young people of the area, and he's happy to help them in any way he can.
Damien's helped us by letting us use his equipment and his computers to help us do the magazine.
Obviously, being born and bred here, it's lovely to engage with the youth and put something back, and they're so enthusiastic about it, and it's a nice thing to do.
Damien has been invited to become a member of the Businesses Working with Wythenshawe Group, BW3 for short, an employer-led group in which businesses and organisations such as Microsoft, Shell and Manchester Airport provide support and mentoring to aid the social and economic regeneration of Wythenshawe.
BW3 is a group of businesses which are either based in Wythenshawe or have an association with Wythenshawe. We came together following a Seeing is Believing visit, and we've set up now as a group which supports Wythenshawe in its social enterprises, but also helps with education and business development in the area.
With all the encouragement and support that's being given to the entrepreneurs and social enterprises, the culture of the area is changing. Starting up your own business is being seen not as something that other people do, but as something that Wythenshawe people can do. Those who think that disadvantaged areas aren't likely to produce entrepreneurs have been proved wrong, and it hasn't cost a fortune to do it. The enterprise project running costs are only about £60,000 per year, meaning an average cost per business startup is only around £2,000. But the benefits to the community and the local economy are enormous. New jobs are created, people come off benefits and into work, they grow in confidence and self-esteem. It all helps to raise aspirations and create a sense of optimism in the area. Enterprise support is working wonders, and it's become an integral part of Willow Park's Housing Trust regeneration programme in Wythenshawe.
We got involved very early in the process. 1999 we did the transfer, but by 2000 we'd realised that there was more than just housing issues within this area. And this was a great opportunity for Willow Park to make a big difference. And we chose to look at a number of strands, and one of the strands was economic. And business enterprise has always been successful in other parts of the country, and we took an initial pilot study, and from that we developed out the business enterprise model. How it works is very much around the enthusiasm of local people, and we've had lots of enthusiasm, and that's why it's been such a success. Simply, I think this project, together with other projects that we run, has provided people with opportunities to get their self-confidence. And I think that's the most important thing we can give people, and give them choices, because some people may choose not to carry on with a particular project. However, what it has given them is the confidence to go forward, and that's something that's quite unique about this project.
Word is already spreading. Lots of housing associations have visited the project and are developing similar schemes in the area. And Manchester City Council has shown interest in duplicating this model in other areas of deprivation in Manchester. Willow Park has lots of plans to extend the programme in the future, and have recently approved the setting up of a small business loan scheme to help finance local startups, and to build links with the nearby Parklands Enterprise Academy to encourage the next generation of entrepreneurs. Develop more partnerships with other organisations, continuing the ties with BW3 and the Women's Business Network. More initiatives to encourage and support enterprise in Wythenshawe. Willow Park Housing Trust and its Enterprise Support Programme are here for the long term.
Willow Park are committed to delivering enterprise into this community, and in so doing they've built the project into their core business structure, which is now incorporated into their 30-year business plan.
The work that's been done so far has brought fantastic results. For a relatively small outlay, a deprived community has been shown the way to a better economic future, and an ever-increasing number of people are grasping the opportunity with both hands. The spirit of enterprise is alive and well, and it's living in Wythenshawe. For further information about how the Willow Park Housing Trust Enterprise Support Programme could help you, please contact Phil Duffield. Email duffield@willow-park.co.uk. Telephone 0161 945 0652, or visit www.willow-park.co.uk.